All right, beautiful day in front of us. Overall, kind of a mild spring day, but not really a dry one. Keep an eye on the sky if you're going to be out this afternoon or this evening. Temp-wise, we're looking at mid to upper 60s for most spots. Mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers developing this afternoon, which will pick up in pace, and we could even get a few thunderstorms later today, bringing some gusty winds. 53 right now on Main Street in Barrie. Tonight, we're looking at cloudy skies, going to be foggy, 52. Tomorrow, Wednesday, rain and thunderstorms around 70. Thursday, rain and 76. According to my math, 76 is that 4 degrees less than 80? What the hell's going on here? Wow. Friday, rain and 68, 71 and clouds on Saturday. If you got plans this weekend, you should be pretty much in luck, especially if you're going to be outdoors. I'm not seeing the R word on Saturday and Sunday. Just cloudy, 71 Saturday and 55 on Sunday. $5 Tuesdays back at the Capitol. Yeah, in Montpelier. Skip the line, grab your tickets. Get to the Capitol Theater, fgbtheaters.com. $5. Man, we got a busy morning this morning. My new friend, Noah Payette, is going to be joining us in just a little bit. Very busy working over at Cody Chevrolet. Rex Thompson's going to be joining us as well. A community calendar that is bursting at the seams. There's so much going on in Central Vermont, especially this coming weekend. Christina Willie is with me on the line. Christina, good morning.
Good morning.
Man, I'm so happy to have you on the air to talk about what's happening Sunday. This is the Brittany Burt, your daughter, Memorial Bingo. This has been going on for a couple of years now.
Yeah, like 6 or 7, I think. I've lost track, but it keeps getting bigger and better.
Your daughter tragically passed. You and your entire family have been not only grieving, but also trying to do something in her memory, in her legacy, to keep it alive and give back to the community. Give to a high schooler that is trying to do good in their life.
Correct. Yep.
Tell me about this.
Well, we give $1,500 a year to a senior that is either going into the work field of anything to do with animals or going into school, anything to do with animals. And it's money that they can take and do whatever they need to. It's weird because a lot of times they can't even find anybody that meets the criteria. So I make sure it's a wide criteria. So yeah, it's just to keep her memory alive and to help somebody.
And how cool is that? Because she loved animals.
Oh, yeah, she definitely did. We adopted many that I did not want.
This, this I'm sure, this bingo, I might even say tournament, is this coming Sunday, and it's at the Den in Williamstown.
Yep, the doors open at noon, and the bingo actually starts at 1.
Okay.
So.
And how long do you think it'll go for, and what are we talking about for prizes here?
Well, we're scheduled till 5, but sometimes it gets done before that. We have got a gift certificate to Wilkins, a gift certificate to Sarducci's, $100 gift card to Central Vermont Auto Mart, a whole mess of 31 bags. Boy, there's a lot. I can't even remember everything. The Meltdown, a coupon.
And you've had a lot of scratch off tickets too in the past.
Yep.
Are you doing that again?
I am. I have a picture frame filled with $100 worth of scratch offs, and we're selling tickets to that there.
Wow.
And somebody will win that.
And Donna Thunder's going to be calling, huh?
Yep. She will be the guest guest thunder or guest
She
speaker,
is
I guess.
she is
Sorry.
such a great lady. Such a great lady.
I've never met her, so I'm excited.
Now,
But
if someone listening right now, if they want to donate something as a prize for this event on Sunday, um,
yeah.
what's the best way to do that?
Well, they can call me and I can arrange a meetup with them. Or email. I could probably give you my email. That'd probably be better.
Yeah, yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. It is CAWILLEY 70 at gmail.com.
CAWILLEY.
Yep. 70
Yep,
at Gmail.
at Gmail. All right.
Yep.
Um,
And
yeah, go
what
ahead.
we, one other thing, what we do is too is any prizes, because we have right now a lot of prizes, which is amazing because everybody's been so great about donating. Um, we we don't ever take any prizes home. So what happens after the bingo game itself is done?
Yeah.
We sell more 50/50 tickets, and it doesn't go to the 50/50 raffle, but whatever the tickets are, we pull numbers out for people to get the leftover prizes.
Okay. Ooh.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we try to I don't want to bring anything home. So
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
everything to go to the community.
It is. It's such a good time. It's just fun. It's good. There's food right there. There's drink
Yep.
right there. Um, and you guys really inject a lot of fun into this, and
Yes.
that's so wonderful. It really is.
And there's free face painting. My 12-year-old granddaughter does that too. So
Oh
if
man.
anybody has kids and want to bring them, she does a really good job and it's free.
All right. Starting at high noon
Yep.
Sunday at the
Yes.
Den.
Yes. And I
We're gonna.
appreciate everybody.
Yes, I know you do. We're going to be, and listen, if folks see this on Facebook, please share the event. Do a search in your event bar for Brittany Burt, and that's Burt, Brittany Burt, and just share this event. It's just a wonderful thing. It really is, and
Yeah.
it's wonderful what you're doing for the community.
Thank you. I couldn't do it without the community's help too. And I appreciate everybody. And I appreciate the Den for donating the space too.
Oh yeah,
And we're
they.
getting more organized every year, guys.
Yep,
So
yep. It's really getting to be a big thing. Thank you so much,
yes.
Christina. We love you so
Thank
much.
you. Yes, we love you guys too. Thank you for taking the time and putting me on.
You got it.
All right, JD.
We'll talk to you very soon. A couple of birthdays today. Carol Ann Jones, Pat Archambault. What a lovely lady she is. God, I miss her. Got to see her. Martika Sue, Catherine Lucas, Lori Shatney, Philip Hines, Chris Dorman, Jade Edwards, Susie Lamson, and yes, Kurt Martin, my buddy, our friend. Kurt is such a great guy. 20 years old today, and his dad loves him more than literally anything on the planet. So, Kurt, I hope you know that, and very happy birthday, man. Last time I checked in, he was like 15. Anyway, hey, I've got this guy on the line with me. Actually, he's joining us on Google Meet, which is so cool. Noah, good morning to you, and thank you so much for hopping on this morning, man. I haven't even met you yet, bro.
I know we're trying to make something work. We're trying to just got to make schedules align. It's great to hear from you again, JD.
You are going to be in this studio at some point very soon. I promise you that. But you're working hard over at Cody Chevrolet, and thanks to Bob and the rest of the team over there. Great bunch of guys for letting you skip away and hop on Aired Out this morning. That's so cool.
It is.
Dude, tell me what you have. You've got something that you're cooking in our community. I had you on not too long ago, and we were talking about this. But this is something that's really starting to pick up pace here, and you have taken the wheel on the Central Vermont, the Barrie co-ed softball league.
Yeah, I mean I've played I've played softball and I've been around softball for, I mean, my whole life, and it's been this league. I can't remember exactly how long it's been around, but I mean, it hasn't. This league came around, and I mean, from the jump, it's one of the best leagues I've played in. They like to focus more on the for fun than it is for the competition wise. It's that one place that everybody can go and just have fun. Chris Bean, the president of the league, he does a great job of running the league along with everybody else that's on the board. It's
So
I mean,
you're kind of the Chris is kind of driving, but you're the spokesperson, bro.
kind of.
And speaking of softball, and when I had you on last time, you were talking about how I don't think you've ever missed a Freezing Fun for Families winter co-ed softball tournament.
Not for the past, I want to say not for the past 4 or 5 years. I want to say, I had moved back from living down south, and that tournament was something that I was always around as my parents would play. I was always there, so it felt right starting it, keep it going.
Yeah. So this is something that's going to be kicking off in what now? June, or are we going to go sooner than that?
No, we the season starts May 1st,
which is like in 15-ish days.
Yep, couple weeks, I think.
All right. What does someone need if they're even remotely thinking about playing softball with this co-ed team here in Barrie? What do they need? Do they need a bat? Do they need a glove? Do they need ambition? Do they need a little bit of drive, or do they need to just kind of show up or reach out to you and say, put my name on the roster, I want to try this out?
If you want to play, just all I'll say is that you need is a glove. I mean, we have bats you can use. We have just get a glove. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to the president, and he can direct you to see if any teams are besides myself, or if he can put you in the right direction. And you can also reach out to me if I can try to point you in the best direction. I'm looking for a couple more players. It's always can never have too much.
Do you have to be, 150 pounds or less? Do you have to have experience?
No, none of that. I know you have to be. I want to believe it's 6. You can be 16 or 17. You just have to have a parent's waiver. And I mean, any age up, come on down, come play.
Wow, that's simple. And you guys, I love the fact that you're not like crazy competitive.
Yeah.
There's camaraderie there. There's respect. There's, hey, come on out. The main purpose of this is to have fun, not necessarily to always win and leave the season with a trophy, which would be nice, and you guys have done that in the past. How many games are we talking about here, Noah?
It's hard to say as of right now. We don't quite have the schedule done yet, but I mean I know our end of the season tournament is typically around August, so I mean you're looking, and we do 2 games a week, either on a Friday or a Sunday. So I mean honestly, you're probably looking a rough estimate 12, 15 games.
Okay. What other teams are we playing? Is this like a regional thing, or?
No, it's mainly teams around Barrie.
Okay.
I'd say Central Vermont to be more precise.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're always trying to get it bigger. I mean, we're just trying to grow the league.
Yeah. All right. So room right now for a few more players. I'm going to drop your info here if folks want to reach out to you. and inquire or ask any kind of questions about this. But I'll say this: don't wait. Do this kind of soon here, because as Noah was just saying, start of May is are we practicing, or are we just getting out there and just like having at it?
Last Saturday or it was Sunday. It was Saturday. We had our first practice. We had a few people come up, just trying to get loose and get back in the swing of things. I am looking to do some more. Hopefully we're going to do some more this week. Get one in hopefully Saturday, or if this rain can stop, find a day to get out there.
Man, I'll tell you, this is an exciting time of year. I don't need to tell you that. You already know. Things are greening up fast as hell, man. It's like overnight I've got a green lawn now. I mean, we're head first into the black fly season here, man. You know that. It's a great time of year. You know, listen, if you've been spending too much time on the couch over the last 7 months, this is your chance. This is your opportunity. If you need to if you want to meet people, if you want to get a little bit of exercise, we encourage you, run up to Walmart or anywhere. Grab a glove. Get in touch with Noah, and at the absolute least, come out and see a game or see a practice or whatever. And, you know, just be part of the experience, man. There's nothing like going to any ballpark, frankly. It doesn't matter if it's the Mountaineers or if it's where you guys are playing, which, by the way, exactly where? What field do we practice and playing at?
We play every week right at the Berrytown Recreation Fields, right next to Berrytown Elementary Middle School.
All right. That's it. What time?
So Fridays it's going to be it's going to be at nighttime, so probably I believe it was 6 to 9. There's going to be 4 games Friday night. And Sunday first game is, I believe I want to say 9, and it goes all day.
Wow. So you can't stay out too stupid late on a Saturday night if you're going to play on Sunday, right?
No, not if you got that early game.
Yeah, exactly. What about sponsors, man? This is something you were on, I don't know when it was, a couple of weeks ago, something like that?
I think so. I do. I want to thank a few people. I want to thank, I had a few people reach out, and I mean, the pub they really came in clutch last week. I had a sponsor back out, and they came in clutch when I had a week to turn the registration fees in, and they really came in clutch. I want to thank Canadian Club, Peachy Clean Auto Spa, and KG Detailing. They all came, and they took a chance on me, and they all helped, and they made it so nobody on the team had to pay anything, and it's gonna be a great year. And it wouldn't be possible without any of them.
Isn't that something? Dude, I love that. That's like music to my ears. I love hearing that. That's great news. Still room for more, though?
There is. There's always room for more.
What does someone need to do? Anyone that's like, I might want to sponsor this. I might want my business brand to be attached to this. What do they do?
The best thing I could say is reach out to the president, Chris Bean. Reach out to him, anybody on the board. Just reach out to them. They have the better answers for that, and they have the better steps to follow than I do.
You got some contact. You got some contact info for me for Chris?
You can. I don't have his phone number on hand. You can look him right up on Facebook. Just Chris Bean.
Yep. Or just hop on your Facebook page. What is the exact name of it?
It's Berrytown Co-ed Softball.
Yep.
Hop on there. Shoot them a message. They'll get back to you.
All right. Sponsorship. What are we looking at here? A couple $100?
Honestly, it's whatever you can do. We're not the kind to really set prices. I mean, if honestly, anything helps.
Okay. Dude, I love this kind of stuff. You're gonna get in here at some point. I don't know. I'll get over there and threaten Bob Cody if I have to. But I want to get you in here in the studio, and at least when we're a couple of weeks in here, and give us a recap of how things are going.
Yeah, definitely.
You love this sport. You love softball. There's so many people that just that's their thing, man. They wait for it.
It is. I mean, the softball community is huge.
I want to ask you, dude. I want to shift gears here a little bit because you were pretty outspoken with some of your thoughts and some of your feelings about the Dugout Restaurant. I don't know when it was that we were talking about it last. We've been talking about it on and off here for a couple of weeks, but there was one particular show. I think it was when Tim Jarvis was with me on the line, and you were like, "Hey, man, I gotta get on and talk about this." What kind of memories or whatnot do you have about the Dugout Restaurant?
I mean, I lived in Orange for, I can't even say how long now. So I mean, honestly, you're driving past it every whenever you go somewhere. Going to Barrie, you're passing it. It's yes. I get there's a history there, and I get that's before my time. But the one thing that really sticks out with me is, I mean, even driving past it, you can tell that place is not safe to be in. And I mean, you got some random teenagers that, I mean, they see a rundown building. Oh, let's go look at it. And it's all it's going to take for the town to wake up their eyes is, unfortunately, someone's going to get hurt, and if not, someone's going to get killed because they're going to go in, and who knows what's in there.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's unfortunate that the town hasn't seen that yet. Yeah, I know the town's busy, so I can't really put the blame on them because it's not really on them. But I mean, something's got to be done because I mean, it's going to get to a point. Somebody's going to go in and somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, that's kind of echoing what I have been saying, is just that something, hopefully, has got to be done. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm a former first responder. I was a volunteer firefighter for a little bit, and it's just that first responder in you. It kind of screams that nobody wants to get that call where there's 13, 14-year-olds trapped in the building. That, I mean, you yourself, when you go in, you don't know if you're going to come back out because I mean, the building, you can't trust it.
Yeah. Are you surprised that it hasn't just been washed away from that hillside in down 302 in the last couple of floods?
I am. I mean, the first flood, I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to either be in the middle of the road or it was going to be washed down 302.
Yeah, the whole bank behind the dugout has given way, and if you haven't noticed it, if you're coming down 302, slow the hell down, and when you're passing the ambulance bay there, and look up. And look up at that hillside. It's pretty crazy, man. It's something's got to be done. Outside of it just being, an eyesore, which let's call it like it is. It's what it is. It's what it has been.
It is.
And anybody that can't see that that's an eyesore is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what planet they're on. I mean, I'm just saying it like it is. Again, it's a freaking eyesore, and it's horrible. But
I mean,
but there's
honestly, it'd be great to have I mean, get rid of it. I mean, if the bank behind it is strong enough, put a dog park, put a playground or something. I mean, there's hard. I think the closest dog park is Berry City, and I mean, like, put a dog park. Let a place where we can bring our dogs and go and just let them run, or
You know,
do something with it.
this topic, Noah, has hit a nerve because a lot of us have memories there. I mean, there's some real history in there, and I'm still trying to get in touch with Frank Malnetti. I would love to get him on the air to talk about the dugout. Still trying to touch base with him. But a lot of Vermonters, that's real near and dear to their heart.
It is.
This is a sensitive topic, but it's also quite sad to see the state of ruin
Yeah.
that it's in. And we understand that, man, that's like, in so many respects, some sacred ground.
It is.
But
for a lot of people,
for a lot of people,
that was a lot of people's go-to place. That was their place.
Yeah. A lot of memories there and great food and happy times. But the reality is that it's been in disarray, at the very least, using that word very lightly, for a long time. And, Tim Jarvis had a great point. He's like, do we get to the point where we have to pass a state law? And if so, where do we draw the line on what is an eyesore and what's not? And, like he went to a whole nother extreme and said, you don't want a state law saying, hey, you got an old car on your front lawn and a couple of bags of trash, you're in violation.
Exactly.
Vermonters, we love to live the way we live, whether our homes are finished or not, whether or not we've got some clutter laying around or not, whether we live on a back road or a main road. But I don't know, man. I just think there could be and should be something done with that area.
Yeah, something.
It's a major artery coming in and out of our city here. And it kind of, it kind of sets an example of how we're doing.
It does. And I mean, you got people coming in from Woodsville or Bradford, and they're passing that, and whether it's they've never been to Barrie before or they're tourists, I mean, you're seeing that, and that's setting the example pretty much for. It's the first thing you see before you go into Barrie City. So I mean, it's not really the best first look if that's what people are seeing when they first go into Barrie.
Yeah. Perception.
It's 100% perception.
What do you think if someone from the town is listening? What do you think they should do?
I mean, try to get them to clean it up. Clean it up. I mean, honestly, get an inspection. See if it's something that can be fixed. If there's something there that could be fixed and it's worth fixing, then fix it up, and people could possibly have their place back. But I mean, it all comes down to if it's safe to be in.
Yeah. Right.
If it's not going to be safe or worth it, there's no point in keeping it up.
Yeah, it's a sensitive topic, and I don't think there's going to be any one answer that's going to be a fix-all for this.
Exactly.
No matter what happens, I think some things should be taken and salvaged and maybe gifted to the Salties or the Malnatties. I don't know. But I'm glad that you're willing to speak out on this, man.
Yeah.
And not everybody is going to agree with what should be done about the dugout. Not everybody. And we have to understand that. But great insight, man. I appreciate you hopping on this morning. And so what's it like over at Cody Chevrolet? What's it like working over there with Bob and Jay? Good people.
Oh, it's great. I love everybody here. Everybody here, they're second I came here, they treat everybody like family. It's a great place to work.
Please say hello to all of them for me, all right?
I will.
Jay's a good dude, man. He's a great guy. He and I have a little bit of history together.
I will.
All right, brother.
I will let him know you said hi.
Get in here soon, all right?
I will try.
All right, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. Noah Payette. And again, we're going to be talking about this softball league quite a bit, and I hope he gets in here real soon, and we can have some more conversation about this. Good stuff. This community calendar, as I was telling you earlier, it is so jammed. Isn't that a great thing though? It's a busy community calendar. The month of May is already. I'm glancing at it and I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to think about May. Donnybrook Fight Promotions has got their huge event on May 2nd, which is right around the corner, a couple of weeks away. Rex, good morning.
Good morning.
Dude.
You know what's happening before May 2nd, though? April 23rd.
What's April 23rd?
April 23rd is the day that I promote my longest running student, Dante Herman, at 6 o'clock, only on Aired Out Podcast, exclusively at United Fighting Arts Institute. So tune in for 6 o'clock next Thursday, and you're going to see a huge celebration, and our man Dante get promoted to blue belt.
Oh, my God.
So what a lot of people don't understand, so just...
Well, hang on a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hang on a second. Tell folks about Dante first and what you do with him. You're a martial arts instructor, and you work with Dante, who's autistic.
Yes.
All right.
He's not nonverbal, but he's pretty close. He's neurodivergent, I think is the way that his mom explained it to me.
Yeah.
So I've been working with him. A lot of people know the story. I watched a video. He was on a bus. A bus driver held him down. He panicked. It was hard for me to watch. He was crying, screaming for his life. And I was like, no. So I took him under my wing, and that was about 5 years ago. And I've been training him in self-defense. We started training him everything. I did striking. We did everything, but he doesn't have that control to have offense. So everything that I teach him is defensive. So we've always struggled with how to give him a belt, what requirements, because there's certain requirements in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in order to get a blue belt, because that blue belt is an actual registered belt. Traditional arts, everything you learn, and then you get to black belt, and then they register you. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu kind of does it backwards. They want you to learn everything you're supposed to know by blue belt. Then from blue belt to black belt, it's just tightening things up. So what happened was, and we also take focus on real life situations. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was built around self-defense and real life situations. Well, Dante got into a situation, he sleepwalks. And when you wake him up, he can sometimes just, it's hard to control him. So a little while back, they woke him up and didn't realize he was sleepwalking. And for the next 19 minutes, it took 6 grown adults to restrain him. So to me, as an instructor, at that point, he deserves a blue belt. He's able to survive an attack. He's able to get away from not just one person, but multiple people.
And
so,
Dante's not a big dude.
No, he's about 125 pounds, 135 pounds, little fella.
6 adults?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does Dante know I mean, this is a local kid here. Does
Yeah.
he know that he's getting his blue belt?
So no, he doesn't understand that. We don't talk about it in front of him. Um,
Wow.
no, and he's not online like that. So I can talk about it. We can get people there. There's going to be a celebration. His parents are going to be there. His uncle is who I trained under, third degree black belt, Mike DeRoja. That's his uncle. His other uncle Shane is a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. So it's kind of a big deal for him. He's excited because he knows something's happening. He just doesn't know what it is yet. And so hopefully I can make it through without crying.
Dude, first of all, that's not going to happen. Let's just put that right there.
Probably
That's
not.
100%. I say 100%. Because you've more than taken this kid under your wing. You've fallen in love with him, and his dad is there support. What a freaking awesome dad, bringing his kid every Saturday to do this, to have lessons.
That's so both the parents. I mean, dad does it because he's not working on Saturday. Oh, I am so sorry. That was my cat. She wants me to pay some attention to her, so she knocked a pan at me. Yeah, Dante's mom, she's been a huge help for me, especially working through this because I had never worked with anybody like that before.
Yeah.
She's been super knowledgeable, super helpful. Dad does what he can when he can, like getting him there on Saturdays because mom doesn't drive.
Yeah.
So that's why we plan this on a Thursday. It's not only big for Dante, but if his mom makes it there, that is going to be, that's huge. That's a huge, huge thing. And Dante will recognize that.
Where is this happening?
South Burlington, United Fighting Arts Institute, owned by Deb Ballard.
All right. And you're going to be live streaming this on Aired Out?
Yeah, we're going to go live at 6:00. I'm just going to turn the camera on. There's not going to be a lot of introduction, but you're going to be able to see how belting works. You'll get to see all the people up there at UFAI, and you'll get to see the excitement from Dante.
Wow. Dude, this is so heartwarming, man. I love this kind of stuff.
Absolutely. No, I'm pretty excited about it too. I'm super excited, and I've always wanted to promote him, but I wanted it to be legit.
Yeah.
I don't want to just make up a belt and be like, oh, here it is or whatever. Here's a participation trophy. He's actually learning. He can defend himself. He can survive an attack. And that's all that matters to me.
Wow.
He put his jiu-jitsu techniques into a real life situation and made him work.
Yeah.
When you watch one of your students, I was training these boys last Sunday, and watching them pull off a sweep during a live roll that I just taught them is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's one thing to drill it and be able to do it against a non-resisting opponent, but when you make it happen against somebody that's trying for you not to make it happen, that's for me, that's the ultimate as an instructor.
I've had a few folks ask me, what the hell's going on? What's this philosophy and fighting stuff? What's happening on Sundays?
So me and Big Ed, a lot of people don't know this. Me and Big Ed, we've been best friends for 10 years now. And every morning we get up and we talk about life. We talk about what we did that was shitty last week, what we did was shitty yesterday, what we can do to improve ourselves, what we can do to make ourselves better, what we can do to relieve stress in our lives. And talk as men. Men don't ever get to talk. We can talk about a hard subject. We can talk about abuse. We can talk about trauma. We can talk about loving ourselves. We're big, goofy motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. We're just, it's not like somebody would expect it. We want to there's so much negative going on right now, and we're just trying to put out a positive message on a Sunday. I refuse to get into politics, anything that will be divisive. We even talked about religion. But when we talk about religion, we talk about all religions. What do we talk about? We talk about what we have in common, not what divides us.
Mm.
I can go and I can talk to there. So up at, just for example, up at United Fighting Arts, there is Muslim people, there's Jewish people, there's Christian people, there's satanic people, there's all sorts of people. And most of the time you don't even know what their religion is. But what we try to focus on, what do we have in common?
Yeah.
What does the Quran have in common with the Bible? Like I talked about it on Easter. Hey, you know what? Did you know they believe in Jesus? They believed in the Last Supper. So that's what we have in common with these people, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
trying to find the commonality versus the division. And I
Yeah.
think as humans at this point, we seek the division. Like I want to see what JD has to say today, and I want to find out, and I want to make up the most divisive question. I want to argue. Hoist Lucier is the best for that. That guy will get on there. You can tell him the sky is blue, and he will find a way to argue that it is not, and you're just wrong.
I
Like
know.
yeah, they will not look it up. They don't care what the real answer is. They just don't care. They just want to argue. And I was just trying to get away from that just for my own personal life. I felt like I had, especially in 2025, I felt like there was a lot of fights on a lot of different fronts. And what was I fighting? It was tiresome. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
So when you guys do this on Sundays, this is over at UFAI. This is happening around 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon, somewhere in there. Kind of depends on when you're done training. But this is you purposely are doing this right after your training.
Yes, we do that because number one,
Is this like the end of the let me just ask, like the end of the dopamine dump, and you're kind of settling down and calming down, and is that what it is?
100%.
Huh.
There's two reasons we do that. It's the same reason I work with troubled teens also, and as far as martial arts go, and that's one of the things that I don't sit down and mentor or talk to any of these kids until after training. We have to get it out. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like, I'm sitting there with a young man, and I'm going to keep everything very private because it is private. But I was in a room with him, and I remember looking at the counselor, the lady, and I said, "Man," I said, "I'm sure this young man doesn't want to sit in here. He has a bunch of pent up energy right now,
Yeah.
and the last thing he wants to do is sit still and talk to you about his feelings." And I was like, "Hey, man, do you want to go and wrestle, spar, fight?" Yep, I do. And then we can talk after that. But you have to get that out. And so what we try to do, number one, the place is packed on Sunday. You'd be surprised how many people just come up because it's a cool little class. Usually crew is teaching. It's either crew or Deb. It doesn't matter. They're both super knowledgeable when it comes to Muay Thai. They travel back and forth to Thailand. They've been doing it 25, 30 years. So when it comes, there's not a lot of people that have more knowledge when it comes to striking and Muay Thai than Deb Ballard and Chris. Combat Fitness has some real, like Scott Kirby up there. He's got a legit striking program too. Those guys are really good. But so there's a bunch of people. So that's the other reason. It's just there's so many people in there. But then there's always a lesson to be had when you're fist fighting. And whether you're fist fighting, whether you're doing jujitsu, take what we try to take something that we learned that day and turn it into applying it to life. Okay. And I'll give you an example. Last Saturday, we were going over somebody's trying to put a rear naked choke on you. And Dante, which is the most natural thing to do, is to turn away. And what that does is that tightens up the choke. It's the easiest path, but it ends up killing you. So what we tell them is to face their problems. So that's the hardest path to go, but it's the only way to get out. So that style of teaching, that style of fighting can be applied to life. And that's what really martial arts, traditional martial arts, it was more than just doing that art. It was about how you apply that art to your own life. And that's what we're trying to really get out there on Sundays. A positive message through fighting, through men being able to talk. Men, this is okay. So, you want me to tell you how this came about?
I know you will.
Okay, I
C-
will. So,
This is something that was kind of naturally occurring anyways after your training, right?
yeah. Me and him, we would have long talks. We would drive home and we would talk about this is specifically what we would talk about. And the biggest thing that we talked about was how men have no one to talk to, how we don't talk, how we just shut up, we rub dirt in it, we just keep moving, and we die out of a heart attack at 55 years old. So once again, I was training a student, and I was speaking with the mother. The mother and father were fighting, and we got talking. So I sat the dad down, and I was like, let's talk, real talk. I understand where you're coming from. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not. And he was like, you know what? You're the first man that's ever talked to me like this. That's it. You're the first guy. He's like, I've never had anybody to talk to like that. And so it clicked in my head. I was like, man, we don't have anybody to talk to when we're feeling suicidal. We don't have anybody to talk to when we're feeling depressed. Because what do? What are our friends as boys? Same thing he said. The only people I have to talk to is my friends at work. Our wives don't get us. I don't get my wife. I don't expect my wife to get me. But other dudes do. Other guys get it, and we don't. We put on that fake bravado, and we're like, just shut up, man, eat it, nobody cares. I mean, how many of them reels have we watched?
Yeah.
You're a man, nobody's coming, nobody cares. Yeah, we do, man. We actually do. So just a spot for people to know and feel comfortable as a man. You can still talk, you can still have feelings. You don't have to be a robot. You don't have to be, whoa. And you can still be a man.
Yeah. It's a great message, man. It really is. Rex, we have we have to shift gears here because
Sure.
May 2nd is right around the corner here, and I'm telling you,
Oh, yeah.
if you haven't marked your calendars yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. The stage is set for one of the biggest MMA events in the region. Saturday, May 2nd, Donnybrook Fight Promotions presenting The Reckoning, The Art of Eight Limbs. This is a jam-packed card of Muay Thai and so much more, all under one roof. And this time, the event is you guys are moving from the Barry Auditorium to the beautiful
to the DoubleTree Inn in Burlington.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. A lot of people, they're like, oh, it's a drive. Yes, it is. But if you call the front desk, don't call the 1-800 number. You call the front desk.
Yeah.
You tell them you're coming to the Donnybrook show, and this hotel will sell you the room for $129 a night versus $500. And they have a 5-star restaurant there. They have, in the morning, they have the huge breakfast down in the atrium, indoor pool. It's a beautiful hotel. It really is. They had a brand new construction onto it. There's a 12,000 square foot ballroom. We have 14 fights. We just picked up the Air National Guard as an advertiser up there. So they're advertising at all of our shows. I'll start you right out. What do we have? We have Liam McNeil versus Tony Luciani. That's the main event. Liam McNeil's undefeated. He's going to defend his title. The second one is a number one contender fight between Spencer Belanger and Mikey Gagnon. Mikey Gagnon, his poster alone had 370 shares, not views, shares, just for him.
Wow.
Then we have Ali Abdul Razak from UFAI. He's going to be fighting Dante Atkins.
Okay.
Then we have females. We have a female fight, small glove Muay Thai. against Tatiana versus Lindsay Valentine. Everybody remembers her Lindsay Bloody Valentine. Tatiana is a new Muay Thai gym. Her dad owns the gym. She's the daughter and one of the coaches. She's going to be fighting Lindsay. Then we have the Bruce Lee fight.
Oh,
Yeah, we've got that. They're wearing small gloves, elbow pads, and they're going to be fighting Jeet Kune Do style.
Bruce he is untethered, man.
I'm not going to get into the myth of Bruce. I don't fall for that, but we're
do.
going to find out if that
I
style
do.
actually works in real life.
I do.
Because that's always been the myth that Bruce Lee could beat up somebody like Brock Lesnar, but he died too early. No, he can, but I'm not going to get into that. He's a dead man. But
dude,
we're going to find out if Jeet Kune Do works in a real life situation.
Valentine is one of the fights that I'm looking forward to the most. Lindsay is an animal.
Nice. Yes, she just fought this weekend down at Street Beefs.
Wow.
And won her fight down there.
Wow.
So we got Scott Kirby. Next one, that Scott Kirby's out of Combat Fitness. He's going to be fighting Tommy Lovegood. Tommy Lovegood opened up the Jeet Kune Do studio up here, so it's two instructors going to fight each other.
Wow.
We have Kyle McGuire. Kyle McGuire sells tires up in Burlington. He's going to be fighting Dave Ebenhausen. Dave is from Rutland. His sister was the cop, the female officer that got killed in the car accident down there.
Yeah.
He's a Marine, big, tough guy. Kyle's got a hell of a fight coming in. Then we have Austin Allen coming back, one of the Allen boys.
Local.
Austin Allen's going to be fighting the matchmaker for Combat Zone, Jerome Brashears. So that's going to be a good fight. Who do we got? Logan Loftus. Logan Loftus, this is an interesting fight because Logan looks like Logan from the X-Men. Hit like the physique, everything. And I see the kid. I see him training. He's putting in the work. And I know he has to because he's fighting Nathan Donor. Nathan Donor is making his debut, but we know Ryan Donor. We know the gym that he comes out of. So we know Nathan's going to be a super technical, super tough kid. Another guy from UFAI, we got Cameron Hickey. Cameron is a UVM student. I think he's in the medical program. He's a frat kid up at UVM. He's going to be fighting James Hammond, another college kid out of Combat Fitness. So we have a lot of local guys going on there. Another guy from Combat Fitness is Charlie Alsamira. He's going to be fighting Cruz Swenson. Another guy from Combat Fitness. Who else? We got a guy coming up from Pennsylvania. Saku Bird wants to fight Ryan Donor, Nathan's older brother. So that's going to be another great fight right there. Where are we getting down to? What are these last ones here? I'm sorry, I'm missing some here. I've got a couple more. I don't have them written down. Oh, because they're late.
This card is like what? 14, 15 strong?
Yes, I believe we have 15 matched right now.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it'll be a good card. All kickboxing inside of a ring. So we're going to try this out in all kickboxing card and see how that goes. I think a lot of people in Vermont they get more interested in kickboxing versus MMA sometimes.
Huh. And again, this time the event moves to a brand new venue, no longer the Barry Auditorium, now the beautiful Doubletree by Hilton in Burlington, South Burlington to be exact. Grab your seats, DonnieBrookFightPromotions.com. And it's just going to be great night, Rex. Food, drink, all available for purchase, special hotel rates, and so much more. It's going to be one amazing night, May 2nd.
Let me get on to Aired Out here. I'm going to get in here, and I will put, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this in the comment section right now. This is,
What do you got, a link for hotel rates and stuff?
Hang on. What I have is I have the QR code. Oh, I can't get in there. I'll get it afterwards. I'll pin it in the comment section.
Yeah.
A picture of the QR code sends you right to the the ticket sales, send you directly to ticket sales, the pay-per-view, all that good stuff.
All right.
Also, I will post the phone number for the hotel in that comment also,
All right.
so that you can call the front desk.
Please
What a
do,
good
man.
night it's going to be.
All right. Thanks, Rex. Thanks for coming on, brother. Love you, pal.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. You take care.
All right. This coming Thursday, day after tomorrow, Children, Youth, and Families Steering Committee, Washington County Mental Health drives this. Please come out to this. It's going to be incredible. I'm already thinking of some folks I would like to try to sneak on the air Thursday morning to promote it. But it's going to be all over the Aired Out page. This is an opportunity for families to come together that have specific concerns or just want to be around other families that can sit down at one place, at one table, and talk about whatever their specific concerns are with their kids, whether it's their IEP, whether it's the relationship with their school or outside of school, whatever it may be. Washington County Mental Health, kudos to them for putting this on, serving the Central Vermont community for nearly 60 years with person-centered care. It's what they're all about. Almost 6,000 Vermonters every single year benefit in some way from Washington County Mental Health, directly or indirectly. Just in the last year. Find them on Facebook, WCMHS. The 17th, which is Friday, Post 792 over in Montpelier has been in touch with me an awful lot, the VFW, Post 792, with their calendar of events and asking me to promote it. And you bet I'm going to. Nathan Michaud is going to be playing Friday night. Saturday night, this coming 18th, at the American Legion right here in the Granite City, Post 10, Alive and Kickin' will be playing. Also on Saturday night, Coyote Island will be at the Zen Barn. Whew. Big fan. Summer Street Tavern's Spring Fever Fest is Saturday from 1 p.m. until 7 o'clock. That sounds like such a great time. You should come out to that. Get the family together. Breakfast at the VFW, Post 790, is Saturday morning. That's all this coming Saturday. The Special Olympics basketball tournament over at Norwich University. We just had some guests on talking about this. That'll be Saturday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. I'll be there for that. I can't wait. It's going to be great. The 19th, this coming Sunday, as you just heard Christina Willie on the air with us talking about the Brittany Burt Memorial Scholarship Bingo at the Den in Williamstown, 1 p.m. Actually, hold on, 12 p.m. I think is what she said. Is when the doors are going to open. I think they may start shortly after that, but please come out and support that. We got the annual pie breakfast with the Berlin Firefighters Association next weekend on the 25th. We got stuff going on at the Billings Farm that I'm going to be telling you about. There's just so much happening. Whew. And May is just so jammed up right now. It really is, which is wonderful. Get outside. Get outside. I'll tell you who is outside an awful lot and is going to be spending more and more time outside very soon is Jason Gauthier over at Gauthier's Quality Grounds and Maintenance in Orange. They are taking a few more mowing customers, just a few more. They're almost sold out. They know how many they can handle. Residential, commercial, it doesn't matter. They're fully insured, impeccable work, affordable rates, reliable, honest. They have been mowing my property for I don't even know how many years now. I'm going to say 7-ish, somewhere in there. Find them on Facebook. Jason Gauthier, Gauthier's Quality Grounds and Maintenance. Give them a call for an estimate, a free quote, 505-8041. And if you want to be on their list for mowing, if you haven't secured anyone yet, mowingmaninvt@yahoo.com. gothirsqualitygrounds.com. The easiest way is to just get on Gothiers Quality Grounds and Maintenance, who has supported the Aired Out podcast since we started. First ever presenting sponsor in 2018. Please take good care of each other and get through the rest of this week together. I know tomorrow, the 15th, tax day, and I know that for those of you that haven't yet done your taxes, just deep breath. You can always file an extension. You'll get through it. We'll get through it. Tomorrow, right here on Aired Out, Sweethearts and Heroes Day, I've got a sheriff who's going to be joining me live and telling you about his experience with Sweethearts and Heroes and how that's been brought to his department and the massive impacts that it's having on law enforcement. It's really going to be something else tomorrow. Do not miss it. Sweethearts and Heroes Day on Aired Out. Thursday, I'll be with John Biondolillo over at BCK Real Estate. And Friday, Potter's Angels is going to be in here doing the main raffle drawing for the winners of something really big that they have been working on. Get on Potter's Angels on Facebook and have a look what this amazing shelter is doing. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And I think they're going to be bringing in some dogs in the studio, which makes me very happy. We have plenty of room. We have room for hundreds of dogs. Can't wait for Friday. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everyone. God bless. Be well.